because we haven't even done our intro yet. Oh,
Just kidding.
don't do that.
I wouldn't.
Oh. What is up, Horror Hounds? It is literally 1 day after I have posted our last video, which means
It doesn't matter.
this will be up in about 2 weeks. we're doing our standard 4-movie review, depending on how long it takes Korri to finish her drink.
It won't take that long. I might have to make a second one.
I don't believe that, but we'll see how it goes. So that being said, welcome back, Gary and Korri. Good to see you guys again. Love you guys.
Yeah,
you guys are awesome.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Roast. Our first movie, which we watched yesterday. Anyways, our first movie tonight is Shelter in Place from 2021. I don't know if you guys know anything about this movie or the premise of the movie, because it's, I'm sure, very unfamiliar to everyone on the planet. What does Shelter in Place mean exactly?
Oh, no flights anywhere. They're telling everyone to stay put. Blackouts happening.
Oh, are they in quarantine?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. No flights? The lights go off at 10? That's weird.
What a horrible world they're living in.
Indeed. So, I don't know if you guys have figured it out or not, but there are people in this hotel from last year that were quarantined.
Who is that actress?
I don't know. I don't know that.
I don't either.
Okay.
For 12 days.
For 12 days.
At the beginning of the movie.
At the beginning of the movie, yes. There are 4 people quarantined in an entire hotel. 5. Damn it.
4.5.
4 people, for some strange reason, nobody knows. The movie's called Shelter in Place. I don't know. Unfortunately, I mean, okay, so this movie, for me at least, was interesting enough to keep me invested in it, and then everything at the end, like the last 20 to 30 minutes of the movie, like, just shit went crazy. Go for it. You tell your side of the story.
My side of the story?
Yeah, and then we'll see what Judge Judy has to say after
Hello!
that.
Okay, so there's this blonde housekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
There's a nice bartender. And there's this married couple.
Uh-huh.
The newly married couple. And it's kind of weird, because you feel like they're going to be, I don't know, you feel like they're going to be pushing an unhappy marriage narrative. That's kind of the direction it feels like it's going.
Okay.
And then they don't do that. They go in a totally different way, and then you're like, oh, okay, I think I know where they're going with this. So definitely keep an eye on that fishy maid.
Hello there.
But then you think that you have an idea of what's going on there, and it doesn't wind up that way. And they kind of build this red herring plot where you think it's going to be a much grander ending than it is, and it's just not that good.
Ringo.
Like, covering a person in fake blood and oatmeal doesn't make it better.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah.
Like, both of them, actually.
This is a solid makeup
Yeah.
tip, I think.
Yeah, like, don't do that. Doesn't work. So Shelter in Place, unfortunately, is the best movie that we're going to be reviewing tonight. And I don't know. I'd give it like a 3 or a 4, maybe 4.
I'd say the suspense
and
the suspense and the build up is 80% of the movie, and then
Yeah.
the last 20% of the movie is like We didn't know what
Just
to do with all
it
this
was a
suspense that we made.
fucking shotgun blast. Like, all right, well, that one of those will work out somehow.
That was very unsatisfying.
It was.
Really unsatisfactory ending.
It was a very unsatisfactory ending. I don't know if you guys want to check it out or not. It is a little topical. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Because, like...
COVID.
It's called Shelter in Place. Do you guys remember that? Fuck. Okay. So our second film of the evening is a little movie called... Hey, do you guys remember? You don't, because you didn't watch last week's episode. Or whatever this is. Whatever, podcast or something.
Did.
Oh, they probably
did.
did.
The same three people who are going to watch this one probably watched last week.
Yeah, maybe.
And thank you guys for that.
Yeah, keep up the good work. I know one of them isn't us because I just watched the raw shit when I'm done editing. So, it's not us. So there's 3 of you out there.
Thanks, guys.
Give you each $100 if you leave a comment in the comment section below.
We're not going to do that.
Right now. Yeah.
No, we're not going to do that.
No, we will. Our second film of the evening, I wouldn't even call this a film, really. If you guys watched last week's episode or last month's edit or whatever, I had made mention of the Craft sequel or remake. And
it was a shabby raise.
Korri,
it's not.
And Korri was unclear that they had done that.
I didn't know they made another Craft. I thought that they remade it.
They didn't.
It's not a remake.
No.
It's a sequel.
It's
because at the beginning I kept looking at them and I was like, which one of these is going to be the Nancy? I guessed every one of them at one point. I think.
Yeah. Ugh, Snooki. So.
There was a baby Snooki in this movie.
It was awful.
I don't think that's...
No, I think... Fun. You just do all the talking.
Anyway, so Blumhouse's The Craft Legacy.
Stop. They need to stop making movies. And... Oh, wait, no, I can't. I'm not allowed to talk about this movie.
No, you can.
No, I can't.
No.
Nope.
Gary.
No.
I unjinx you.
No.
Why can't you talk about this movie?
Because it has women in it.
As a woman, I grant you momentary diplomatic immunity. You may talk about this movie.
Oh, yeah!
This movie fucking sucked!
Whoever that is, that young woman, I don't know who she is, but she's stunning. She reminds me of a young Audrey Hepburn. She's beautiful. She looks like if she took off that pea coat, she would just have a little pair of pixie wings and she could just fly off set, which she should have done because this movie will ruin her career. It is awful. This is an awful movie.
She's probably in a fucking Hallmark movie.
No.
Because that is what this movie felt like.
No. Can we go back 2 seconds in the trailer?
With the pyramid blood?
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, go ahead and push on. And then pause it as soon as she stands up.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want to make note of your astute observation.
So, there is at one point in this movie, obviously, some pyramid stuff happened.
Menzies.
Menzies.
Yes. She's menzing.
Menzies. I thought it was Menzies.
That's what Matt calls it, Menzies.
That's... Okay. So, obviously, she has started her pyramid. And if you guys look real close right there, if you pull up the trailer for this movie and you pause it at 39 seconds, you can see on her jeans there is a hook from where her period blood grew a tentacle and wrapped itself around her leg.
Just geysered right out.
Yeah, just like...
And there's even a point in the afterwards, because she's embarrassedly going to the bathroom to clean herself up. That guy in the background is having a great time. Everyone thinks it's really funny.
Oh, yeah.
Poor lady. But, she just... How does that happen? How does it shoot up?
Yeah, dude, really,
there?
like, ladies, leave a comment and let me know if that's
If she had been, like,
fact or
watching
fiction.
YouTube on her tablet, laying
Fact
on
or-
her stomach or something,
Yeah, absolutely.
I could totally see that.
For sure,
But
for sure.
it
She was sitting in a
spilled
chair.
out the backside,
For fuck's sake.
and then it defied gravity. It went up and around her leg like a fashionable garter belt.
I don't think that's the word that you meant to use. Fashionable?
Garter. Sorry, not a belt. Garter belt goes around your waist, but a garter goes around your thigh.
That part is fine.
Well, but the clarity is important, I think. The distinction needs
Claire
to be
Danes?
there.
So pretty standard craft intro. If you guys have seen the first one, it's the same movie, but
No, it's not. Fuck that. No, it's not.
the first one is
It
better.
is not the same movie. The
but-
first one is a great movie.
That's what I just said.
No, you said it was the same, and then
It
I
is
said
the
no,
same.
and then you said, well, the other one was better, but you don't even remember what the other one was. He was like, give me a rundown of the first movie.
You can't say that.
I did. I just did. By the way, in last week's review, I misidentified one of the girls from Seance as being Michelle from The Craft. Her name is Rochelle. And I feel so foolish.
Oh my God, that's her
sorry.
right there.
That is... No. That's Jenny from the block.
Oh, no.
Costumer did a great job. All the multiple necklaces that all the girls wear, very astute. All the dumb accessories and shit that all the teenage girls like to wear, that was good. All the oversized jackets that try and hide all of their shame spots.
Here's the fucking problem right here. Right here.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, M. Night Shyamalan.
No, she's not.
I think that the M stands for Martin. I would just start calling you Martin. Oh, I will say that the one thing that the original Craft was lacking that this
Was
movie
a bathtub
has
full of milk and flowers.
was a lot of sparkle effect. There's tons of sparkle effect in this movie. No, this movie was just awful. Awful. I thought it was going to be awful in the same way the first Craft was awful, which was kind of like...
90s awful? Where you're
Yeah.
just like, well...
But also, the good thing about The Craft was that none of this not until the very end during, like, the final bitch fight, which they won an MTV Best Bitch Fight Award for, I think in, like, 97 or 98, whenever this came out. And that was well-deserved. Okay, but never in The Craft, the original Craft. They really had to work for it, you know? They had to work for everything that they got. They went down to the seaside... and they had to kill a snake and some goldfish and stuff. I mean, like, they don't directly say that, but the snake is in a glass jar and it shatters, and it probably isn't gonna do well on a beach side, far away from its fundamental niche. Whatever. But there's also, like, a bag full of goldfish, and so if the glass shatters, you would imagine that the goldfish bag is also gonna shatter. What? Anyway, the first Craft movie, that was so irrelevant. It's good. You should watch it. Oh, fucking David Duchovny. Forgot David Duchovny is dating the lady from Deep Space Nine.
Hey, stop!
I got it. I got it. I
Well, you
remembered
did,
it.
but that's
Deep
not her.
Space 5?
No, fuck!
Is that where their dishwasher is? Look at the placement on that dishwasher.
Oh my God, dude.
That's
fucking
great.
No,
You would have
it's
to
no,
wire.
it's not.
You would have to wire plumbing underneath the kitchen floor.
That's
a
what
nice...
rich people do.
Anyway.
I knew when we started watching this movie, or even before, because I'd seen reviews and I'd seen trailers for it, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I never want to see this movie. But unfortunately, because all three of you have decided to continue watching our reviews, we had to do it.
Also, David Duchovny, if you're dying of cancer, you don't have to just power through and keep on making movies.
Yeah, dude.
It's okay. You look really sick. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's like syphilis. I don't know if you've gotten checked out. But man, you should take a break from making movies if you're not feeling good.
Also, David Duchovny, if you are listening, David Duchovny, working on an animated show that I want you to be the lead voice actor for.
I feel like he needs to take some time for himself right now.
Well, that's fine. All he has to do is sit in a studio.
Did you see how his eyes turned black?
Oh my god.
You know, it was only, 20 years ago?
Stop.
20 years ago today? Or was it?
Shut
it was
the
in
fuck
1998.
up, dude. Oh my god. All right.
It's a terrible movie. David Duchovny is a man-witch. His eyes turned black. He's been
Stop
boxed.
Stop it.
He's been over...
Fuck. This movie fucking sucked so much dick. And not even really.
Okay, so it all starts out exactly the same way that the other one. So
that's what
Robin
I fucking
Tooney,
said.
Well, okay, well then edit this part out. Where did we leave off? We didn't give anyone a plot synopsis. What'd you say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
No, you already did it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You just said that.
It was a lie. I'm so sorry. I started. And you're like, no, it's not the same movie.
It began the same way. It's not the same movie.
No.
This first movie was rad. The first movie, in a way, I mean, like, if you're a teenage girl, that should be the level of cool that you can anticipate. Like, I don't know.
What the fuck does that even mean? The level of cool that you can anticipate?
Well, yeah.
Being a teenage girl. Just wait until your friends decide to make you a fourth witch.
Whatever. There's a standard, when you're a teenage girl, like when I was a teenage girl 1700 years ago, there was a magazine out that was called Delia's, and Delia's was the coolest magazine, and they sold the coolest clothes.
Oh, yeah!
This dress is a Delia's dress.
All right.
Anyway, they used to have questionnaire in the back. Like, they had all kinds of good questions. Like, would you rather be too hot or too cold? And then they got weirder from there. Anyways. But that's a sort of, the standard that the gals, you gotta give a shit about things when you're a teenage girl. And The Craft was cool. The Craft was really cool. It set a high bar.
What?
For young female aspiration. Which is not a cool, like, whatever. Witchcraft is so passe. To do this tonight.
I fucking told you.
I know, you were right.
No, it's fine.
Craft is awful. This movie was awful.
Yeah.
Okay, so these girls all get together, new girl, just like Robin Tooney in the first Craft. Who is, this kind of cutesy, doe-eyed girl whose mom just died. She's moving to a new town with her dad and trying to make a new life. Okay? Same exact scenario, but with her mom.
Right.
And
right.
They get to the new house, and she meets her new stepdad, or soon-to-be stepdad.
And her 3 stepbrothers.
Evil
stepbrothers. That won't let her go to the ball later.
Pretty much.
The glass slipper.
Pretty close. How weird. Anyway, so she goes to school, and she gets her period, her gravity-defying period, and... this boy makes fun of her, and she's like,
that's wizardry.
Boys are jerks. And so these 3 girls who also know that boys are jerks go into the bathroom, and they are like, sorry, girl, we've all had it too. And then one girl in particular, who we're calling Snooky Jr. for the purposes of this movie.
Snooky.
Junior. She goes, you got a heavy flow! That's to be celebrated. And then they give her a pair of sweatpants, which is really sweet.
It wasn't even a pair of sweatpants, dude. It was a pair of shorts.
Not as sweet. Sweatpants on your period. There's nothing like it. Am I right? Menstrual having people?
I fucking... Yeah.
Sweat shorts? I don't know. Never worn them.
Sweat shorts because they had the little dongles.
I don't remember seeing her legs though.
I do.
It was. You fell right into it.
I did.
Sunk deep. What her vagina look like, Gary?
I don't know. I don't even know why you're here anymore.
I don't know. Me neither.
All right. Okay. So, standard Craft start.
Craft.
craft.
Yeah.
Which is what I called it the whole time. And Korri's like, oh, don't do that. It might be really good.
So they all get detention, right? Because this girl's like,
Oh
I can just throw him against the wall with my telepathic powers, which didn't happen in the last movie. Not till the end. You gotta see it. It's great. But that was like the big guns that they busted out. Like, oh my gosh, Nancy can throw that bitch across the wall with her mind. But everything up to that point felt very, like, natural. Like, weirdly supernatural, but not to the point where it's like, oh, I can just light a candle with my finger.
I'm
not
gonna
like
take off
Harry
this.
Potter style witchcraft. It was like, it was way more psychological than that. It was, I'm gonna get inside of this person's head until they die under mysterious circumstances. It was stuff like that, you know, stuff that feels uncomfortable to watch. And they did a really good job with it. So,
what?
Circling back around. No, not in the new craft, the old craft.
Oh.
So circling back around to the old craft, after they do their, like, beach ceremony and all of the, like, whales turn up dead, after that, Nancy, who's the, you know, the crazy witch or whatever, you don't really know that, but you suspect it because of the way that she's dressed from the very beginning. Like, she's really intense.
Goth as fuck.
So, anyway, she loses her mind, and she believes that she's, like, the daughter of, like, the god Mano. I'm just gonna call it that. Mano.
Manos?
Yeah, Manos from the Marvel's Universe trilogy, which this movie turned out to be in that universe. Because they are all, like, they have balls and flames.
That was not the joke that was supposed to go that way.
It's not a joke. This
It is.
No, these girls.
Manos?
No, these girls are in the Marvel Universe. They just haven't tied Nancy's daughter into it. Oh, spoiler alert.
Fuck.
The main... What do you mean?
So many
This is
edits.
how the plot...
So many fucking edits. Fuck.
Sorry.
I
didn't consider that.
Oh, alright. Okay. No. Just finish up.
Anyways,
Wrap it up, sister. Come on now.
So these girls... Okay, so after one fucking day in detention, these girls are like, we can telepathically communicate with you even though we've only known you for one day at school. If you can hear this, come out to the girls' bathroom.
Yeah, but don't forget your stuff.
Right? And so they telepathically send her this message while she's in detention, so she gets her stuff, and then she leaves, and all the girls are like, oh, you're our fourth! And they pretend like they have some awesome bond. They don't have an awesome bond. And it just gets so much worse. So much worse from there.
I told you this was a bad idea.
We don't have to use any of it.
Well, no, it's too late now.
We could just...
I'm not gonna fucking do this again.
We could just talk.
No.
After we watch these movies about what we really think instead of filming them and putting them out if you wanted to.
No.
We could always just talk about our feelings.
No.
Great movie. You guys should totally watch it.
Oh, no. She's lying.
9 9.5 out of 10.
No. Kraft. Blumhouse's The Kraft Legacy.
Blumhouse.
Shut the fuck up.
Pretty sure it's a Blumhouse.
Shut the fuck up, Korri.
Blumhouse Legacy.
Stop it. I don't want to do this anymore. You
All
just do movie
We
reviews.
finished 2. We got through 2.
Do not watch the new Kraft movie. It was crap.
They left it wide open for a sequel.
They sure did.
And you do get to see Nancy eventually.
And David Duchovny's butt.
And it's not...
Oh.
Did we?
No, we didn't.
Why did you say that?
Because I wanted to throw you off rails.
Man, it worked.
It did. David Duchovny's butt is not in this movie. It's not. And even if it was, I don't think anybody would want to see it anyway. All right, moving on.
No animals die in this movie.
Oh my god, dude, stop.
That was a bonus.
Do you need to go make another drink?
I do. Is that okay?
Yes. I will pause our recording so I don't have like 18 minutes to drink.
It's right here.
I like your new outfit. Do you like my new outfit?
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's almost like a whole day has passed by.
I feel like you've been wearing it the whole time.
I have.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. Moving on.
I wonder what's next.
Okay. Our third movie was called Eye Without a Face. This movie was fucking stupid. Partial found footage. Lady. Hot, ugly, blonde chick. She wouldn't have made it, or she would have made it through perfume, right? Should have made it all the way. You gonna be alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just totally threw me off my game.
Thanks, bitch. Eye Without a Face is basically a movie about a pervert. And, there he is right there.
In the next movie.
Is he in the next movie?
No.
No, he is in the next movie.
Is
Yeah.
in the next movie.
He's in the next movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. The standard...
Basically.
Yeah.
Like his clone.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There's no guesswork with this movie.
I know there's not, but we have to suspend disbelief that... Or however that term is said.
That's a correct term.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you ruined it for all those people that are dumb.
Oh, I don't remember. It might be true.
Oh my god, dude.
This movie sucked.
It did suck. Okay. Do you want to do a plot synopsis, or do you want me to do it?
The best thing about this movie is the background.
The
Look at all the
ending.
crazy stuff in the background.
The ending was the best part of this movie. Because the
You mean
movie
the
was
credits?
over. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Can we go back?
Yeah, where?
Just like 1 second ago when this angry woman is running towards her camera.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at her chair covers. Do those have Mufasa on them?
Will you fucking please stop?
I think it might be Mufasa.
No, that's Emperor Palpatine. What do you guys think? What do you guys think's on those chair covers? Or it's not even a cover. Is that the back of the chair?
Like hurling through space?
Is that Donald Trump?
Like a comet headed for Earth? Just the
It's
face.
a Trump comment.
Look at all of the drapings on the window. Like, that's not gonna block anything out. Like, what are you doing? What's the point?
Those are a pair of chef pants, actually. I used to have a pair of those.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Eye Without a Face involves this dude who is very inconspicuously hacking into all of these webcams and stuff. And then he suspects this bitch right here. All of this is in the trailer, by the way, so I'm not giving anything away. He suspects that she is actually murdering men that she's luring into her fly trap. Now he he's got to go. Oh, look at all the blood. Oh my gosh. And so it's partial found footage. Shit. No, he's fine. Film footage, I guess, is what you would call this. I would call this movie shit. It was really fucking stupid. The ending was incredibly predictable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, incredibly, called it maybe 5 minutes out of the gate, I think. You did? Maybe you did?
I don't know.
I don't know if you did either. One of us did. And fuck. Nope. Hard pass. Eye Without a Face. Alright, moving on to our fourth and final film of the evening is a film called Grave Encounters 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah! Alright!
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That was gonna
say down there?
cut that out.
It says this movie sucks.
Okay. It was an American Express film. That's what your face looks like after you open your bill.
Alright, so... the only way that you can have a film footage work is by having some camera-obsessed idiot that has to film everything, right? The only way that you can make it work. Unless, which is what I was thinking about the entire time we were watching this movie, unless you decided that you were going to do a found footage film from the perspective of a policeman who had their cop cam on the whole time. I think that would work. Anyway, they're having to come up with more and more creative ways to imagine the obsessive douchebag aspiring film student. It's so boring. To be fair, this movie was made in 2012, so first of all, everyone thought the world was going to end back then. That's pretty Amy Adams. She doesn't fill out that shirt very well.
Oh, shit. What did we say about this? We said that, okay, so there's that's great value, Robert Pattinson. Hold on, guys.
That's
Hold
younger
on.
brother Robert Pattinson.
Younger brother Robert Pattinson.
Pretty Amy Adams.
Pretty Amy Adams.
Sorry, Amy Adams.
Oof. She's not going to subscribe to our channel after you said that.
Sorry, girl. None of us redheads age well. That's why we gotta get killed young.
And there's another great value somebody in here.
No, it was Val Kilmer's child.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know if it really is, but it sure looks like it. He was the best part of the whole movie.
He fucking was. That dude was hilarious. Was the good
Trevor, maybe?
Troy?
Troy. Started with a T, I think.
I think it was a T name. Obviously, it's not this guy or that guy.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember the beginning of this movie?
Mm-hmm.
And he was a aspiring film
Yeah,
director.
in the beginning of this movie,
And he
they
was
go
like,
through
I'm gonna
all
make
these fake testimonials of these people who watched the first Grave Encounters, and they're like, "It's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my
real.
life.
I think
I
it's
pooped my
fucking real."
pants." Yeah, and so everybody is raving about it except for this guy because he's the one that actually knows about horror movies. He's
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know.
You're a fucking idiot.
Shit.
But he's that typecast character. Again, so
Oh,
dumb.
whoops.
You know, I'm the one that cleans those up in the
No,
next day.
I'm gonna pick it up before we go to bed.
This was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he does some stuff.
Very poorly does some stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why that girl just follows him, like, to the end of the earth. Like, Trevor, I think his name is Trevor.
Is it Trevor?
Did I say
Ringo.
that before?
I'll
I think it's Trevor.
check the footage.
I don't know, but whoever plays Trevor, maybe, in this film looks just like Val Kilmer.
But that dude was fucking hilarious.
He was.
So That was the best part of the entire movie. The best part of the entire movie was actually his stoner buddy. Doesn't matter. He was the best part of the entire movie. Like, hands down. Because he was hilarious. And he was high the entire movie. Like, or at least he looked like he was high the entire movie.
This is the second movie that we watched, like, in a row where these, like, crappy heroin addict kind of anti-hero main characters have this, like, really fun, loving, quirky best friend, and they're way more interesting than the main characters. And I know that there's a deep psychology behind why filmmakers do that, but in reality, nobody like that would be friends with the main characters.
No
of
fucking
these
way.
movies.
That dude was a piece of shit.
They all are.
Like
everyone
what a dick.
everyone that plays the same kind of sad puss character, like, yeah, I just, like, nobody that is fun and awesome like those two best friends were in both of the movies that we were just doing would ever be friends with these crappy, low-life, stupid, boring, melancholy, emo, you know, like wastoids. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Just doesn't believe. It's not believable. He is, everybody else is like, Grave Encounter's so scary, and he's like, no, it's not, but I think it's a real place, and I'm gonna find out what happened.
Well, no, he doubted the entire thing first. He was like, no, it's just a fucking shitty...
No, everybody else was doubting it, and they're like, this is stupid, and he's like, no, look at the research. How come they haven't been in any more films after this? Not one of them have been in any other films. And it's because the first Grave Encounters was also not a good movie.
Oh? I thought you liked it.
I did, but I like a lot of terrible movies. And it's not that I like the movies, because I don't even remember them after we watch them. It's just that I have a good time watching them with you, because we have fun together. So he's like, oh, I'm pretty sure all of this stuff is real. And so he convinces all these people to follow him. All these beautiful, fun, happy people to follow.
They're not fun, beautiful people. They're all great value people.
That's fine, but they're all fun and happy, and they look beautiful, and that's fine. And they're all just young and happy, beautiful people wanting to, you know, go on an adventure with this sociopath, Pol Pot style, like, leader who just brings him into the gates of hell. So dumb.
It was a haunted building. I don't think it was a... Go down there
So
the proverbial gates of hell.
Go down there.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
So they get down there, and the security guard's like, give me that tape. And they're like, no. And so they leave, and then they come back.
Not that one.
And I guess the boom mic girl is also in charge of the bolt cutters, and she's the only one that can get into the building. She's got the sweet bolt cutter.
She's the only one who knows how to use them.
Yeah. She cuts the bolts really loud, even though presumably the security guard, the same one that kicked him out, that they almost ran over with their car, leaving the first time, is still probably on the premises somewhere and waiting for them to come back. And they do. And so she cuts the bolts, and she goes in, and some bad stuff starts. It just sucks. It's just dumb. I don't know. The whole thing just sucks and is dumb. So they all regret it.
It was all actual footage, you guys. It was all actual footage. Can you fucking believe that?
There was a fart scene that was pretty funny.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright. So they've got the FLIR camera. Remember when we were talking about how fucking the movie should have been about the stoner dude that was doing this whole thing? That's that guy right there. And this is the best scene in the entire movie. I actually had to get up and walk away for a minute because I couldn't breathe. Trevor. Wait. Yeah!
Go back to YouTube. To be fair...
What?
They ripped that off from a previous YouTube video. It was like a Chinese Mancer's tutorial or something. It was how to escape a fart.
Man, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
I know. This is it.
But if you do that, everybody's gonna know that you farted.
It doesn't matter. This is in the name of science.
Oh, okay. Right. Science.
Now you know.
Oh, wait for it. Step to the side. No, fart. Fart cling. Oh. Oh!
Well, so at the end of Grave Encounters, they run into the first guy who was doing the Grave Encounters, and apparently he's gone completely crazy. He's been down there for 9 years, and he has 1 cataract, and he eats rats, and he kills the only good part of the movie, and it's awful. It was so awful. I remember really enjoying the first Grave Encounters. I don't think we'll revisit it, though, after this one left such a bad taste. So.
Grave Encounters 2. No thanks. No thanks. That is it for us tonight. We will be back probably in like 2 to 3 months, or weeks, or days. Nobody really knows.
Who knows?
That is it for us tonight. We will see you guys. I don't know. All 3 of you guys that are watching.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. It's awesome. Keep up the good work.
We'll watch yours too.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in the comments or something.
I'm not paying for that.
Good night. Good night.
Fuck, Korri.
From the bottom of my heart, you guys, I just wanted to say the goodest of nights to you. Good night. Did you like that?
No.
Have the goodest.
Stop. Stop it. Stop. Can you just sit there and look pretty for a minute?
No.
Just like 20 seconds.
No!
It's gonna take me that long.
I only look pretty when my mouth is shut.
Fuck. That is it for us tonight. We will see you guys soonly, which actually, coincidentally enough, is in the future. We're rolling.
No, I'm not ready yet.
Dude,
What?
you were supposed to be ready.
Wait, but then you said something about my hair.
I didn't say anything about your fucking hair.
No, you... Not Aubrey Plaza, after all.
We're not... This conversation is over.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah, we will.
Right.
No, just put it right there.
No, because then
No, because then we can hear your ice. All right.
Then every time I reach for my drink, I can pet the cat.
Well, yeah, but then no one can see your
don't
cleavage.
drink my drink.
Oh, don't touch that.
I stepped in that earlier. It was in our kitchen.
Oh,
No.
this is bullshit. You make me so sad sometimes. It's so
Me?
sad. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
Do,
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No, don't.
Do it.
I don't want your comments. You
Our-
don't want our dirty money.
It is pretty dirty. Found on that dead guy downtown.
Ugh.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I thought she
Bloomhouse.
was fun.
Bloomhouse needs to stop. They used to be really good, and now this.
But then they turned to Blumhouse, and now they're terrible.
We're all done here.
Phonetically, I think that's how you pronounce it. Who's her mom? Wasn't she in Babylon?
No.
9?
No.
5? Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Yeah, you have. Man.
No, it's all of the...
Totally different. Okay. All right. Yeah, it was Babylon 5 is what you're trying to say, but the actress who you are trying to pair her up with is from Deep Space Nine, and that is not her. and now you've made a nerd angry. Nope. Mm-mm. All right.
And you met her.
I did.
And she's really tall, right?
She is fucking stupid tall.
And that's not her.
Terry.
Shivo? Ooh.
Stop. So hot.
Who's Renee? Who's that?
Renee Abajornis? That's Odo. He died 2 years ago.
But he wasn't a Bajornis.
I'm not doing that.
He thinks that's what I called it.
I'm not
like,
doing that.
I never called it that.
So,
He's pretty sure, though.
for fuck's sake.
Claire Duvall?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Alright.
Alright. Rich witches. Have you ever heard of a rich witch? That's what Angela Lansbury said in that movie, Bedknobs and Broomsticks. That was a cool witch.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You can't do that. You can't do that either. I don't.
I think they were sweatpants.
I don't remember. Is that a safe answer?
You know what I mean? Do what you think you need to do. You know, spread your stuff. As long as it's not an STD, I guess. And even then, don't kink shame.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. Wait, did we? Moving on to our third movie.
We're not going to address what happened?
What? We just did. Oh, is it because I got so fucking high last time?
Addressed it.
Alright.
Alright, it's time to keep going.
Fucking don't say that.
It is.
Punny? I
Yeah, that's
fucking
so
hate that
punny.
shit.
Really? Why?
Cause
You
it's...
have an art teacher that overused it once?
Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. If you hadn't got me so fucking stoned, it wouldn't be a problem. We wouldn't have to do this right now.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Learn how to handle it.
Yeah, well, hold your liquor, and we'll see.
I didn't...
Okay, so...
Whoa! What a awful cat you are.
Who is that, Spidey?
Yeah, of course. Who else would it be? She put her whole paw in my drink.
Bet she fucking did.
What a horrible thing
I know,
just
dude,
happened.
it's all over.
So cool.
Get my beer pajamas all wet? What a... You bitch!
She planned that out on purpose.
Probably.
She did. She's so spiteful. I hope your paw's wet.
Yeah, lick it off, get drunk.
Yeah, I hope you
Fucker.
get super drunk and you're hungover tomorrow.
Asshole.
It doesn't taste like cat litter now.
Well, you can't. We don't have cat litter.
That's true.
It'll just taste like dirt. Sorry,
It already kind of tastes like dirt anyway. That's the, it's ginger's a root and vodka's a root.
fucking say it like that. It's weird.
It's
No, it's a root.
It's a root-based
It's a
beverage.
root-based beverage.
It's earthy, so a little cat paw stir.
Root? Root? No.
Isn't that what I'm saying?
No. Doing that.
Looking at the background?
No, I don't have any problem with that. That's not Mufasa. Clearly, that's Bob Marley. No, it's Grave Encounters 2 trailer. Is actually what it's called. But, stop.
What?
Stop fucking doing that.
I said it in the last... Why?
No, nobody needs
Nothing
to know
about
that baby dies.
Nothing about that was a spoiler.
See, and I bet that's why... I forgot to press record again.
Because of the stoner buddy?
Yeah, I don't know.
And this church was so uncomfortable.
I didn't buy it.
I thought it was cute at the time.
Definitely start with T.
Tegan? Tyler?
No.
Like I said, simp a bunch of times.
Oh my god, you did.
Yeah,
okay.
a whole bunch
Alright,
of
no,
times.
we're all done. We're good here.
That's the only reason we watch these movies.
I know that.
I don't think that's the reason you watch these movies.
Why do
I
you
don't know
think
why.
why do you think I watch these movies?
You're chasing a golden dragon.
Whoa, dude.
Purple dragon? Sorry, I don't know.
Purple dragon?
Black tar dragon.
Stop.
Anyways, if you're looking for the golden age
I
of
need
horror,
some help. Please.
the golden age of movies are gone. We're not going to bring back the 80s. And even if they did, you wouldn't like it. You'd be like, this isn't right. This doesn't feel right. They completely ripped off the ending of It Follows at the end of Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Via, like, bathtub. Down to the... I mean, it was pretty... I think it was pretty egregious. But I think that it was. I think that they're all in a school gymnasium in the school bathtub, and they have to lure...
The school bathtub? Can you not say it like that?
Children
school pew.
gotta learn about shame. Because I wouldn't change out. So I never went.
You're too hot.
Yeah, that was it. I was like, I'm too hot for this.
Let's backtrack.
I feel like it tastes like toes.
That
I know it doesn't, but I feel like it does. It's bumming me out.
Oh man.
It is. It's getting.
Bro, I'm so sorry. So sorry, man.
This guy's face is so angering. It just makes me mad looking at it.
I know. It's terrible. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna end it on this. We're gonna end it on how to escape a fart.
Sorry we lost our original footage.
We
Sorry
didn't.
I got Gary too high to hit record.
Stop it. Oh. Trying to escape a burp.
See, we learned something.
Not supposed to forget about the
good ones?
Yeah.
I forget about all of them.
Alright.
Who has a headspace to remember any of this stuff?